How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This video is sponsored by the Coldest Water Bottle, and we'll get into more of that a little bit later on. So part 2 should be around the corner, which means the banner should be around the corner, and also for all my shafted brother and sister in. There is tons of thanks tickets now. Remember, if you did have your Memorial Dragon songs and you bought the tons of thanks tickets with them, you will be able to use those in part 2. And also, we don't know if there's, I can't remember if we've seen yet, but I don't think we've seen anything yet for the part 2 in terms of missions. If there are more tons of thanks tickets in the part 2 and also part 3 missions, we don't know yet, so hopefully there is. Cross your fingers. Hope we get more of those, the way we can choose on whatever banner that you want to summon on. So again, if you didn't get Zamasu or Vegito and you don't want to go for the part 2 LRs, you can still use those tons of thanks tickets on the part 1 banners and try to get another shot at getting one of the units that you don't have. So just remember that. The biggest thing right now is that theme. The theme of if we're still going to stay in Dragon Ball Super or if we're going to go to Dragon Ball Z, because remember, we did have a bunch of assets that were pretty much data downloaded in the game as well too, that had a bunch of Dragon Ball Z stuff. So if I'm not mistaken, there was a Vegeta, a Trunks, and I want to say there was something else, but there was I do specifically remember the Vegeta and Trunks that we actually got that was assetted in, and people were kind of like, oh, is this going to be a Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super thing at the beginning? And then we got just Dragon Ball Super with Vegito and also Zamasu at the beginning. So this Trunks down here, that intelligence Trunks, when he awakens, he does stay in the Dragon Ball Z sort of format. He just has the Saiyan armor on, and that's it. We don't think he's going to an LR. I don't think he's going to the LR. If he does go to an LR, that'd be absolutely awesome, but I doubt it. He should be getting an Easy A probably in part 3. And again, like I said, if he does go LR and they do LR for him, that'd be great, but I don't know. So basically, the big thing right now in the community is that we all think it's going to be pretty much Rose and Trunks right off the bat. So I'm going to just put this out here just because we do have the assets from Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that. It could be a Dragon Ball Z sort of part for the carnivals. That way you still have something representing Dragon Ball Z that's actually from the future, from all the time and stuff like that. I've seen a lot of different things of people putting Tapion and stuff like that in there because Tapion uses a time machine. I think that's credit to Stark, one of my mods for that one, for actually reminded a lot of people on that he actually did use that one. But there's that sort of theory that it could be also Trunks again. Like, we're not wrong that we're going to get a Trunks, but it could be Dragon Ball Z Trunks of him going back into the future and it being it versus the androids. Now, it could be a situation that we could get a unit that's the androids that, I guess, say you dispose of them and then Cell comes out as the standby and then you have to face Cell. And also, I would like to just point out right then and there that if we do get a Trunks from Dragon Ball Z for part 2 Carnival, we'll finally have, I would probably say, Trunks' best super attack of Heat Dome. We'll probably have Heat Dome looking absolutely beautiful in this game. And I'm just going to tell you right now, I love Trunks' Heat Dome attack. And if we get that as an active skill, oh my gosh. Like, just about everything that Trunks did when he went back to the future against the androids and stuff was just like, dude was already overpowered. He knew it. We knew it. Like, the androids, they found out. So if we get something like that for part 2, I wouldn't be surprised, and also I wouldn't be upset whatsoever at all, because again, I like Trunks' character, and I also, again, love his Heat Dome super attack animation. So if we get that, I'm cool with that 100%. The androids on the other side, like, if it is a situation where we do get the androids that do standby to Cell, I'm okay with that as well too. But at the same time, I know some people may not like it, again, over the fact of having Rose and stuff. And as far as we know, we could even get Rose to actually have an Easy A. So the intelligence Rose that we already currently have right now could get an Easy A. Again, he is 3 years old. So this is when he was released on Global. Right here. That's 3 years. That's over 3 years now. So that's sort of Dokkan Battle's rule with units, is that they are like, oh, okay, we're going to give a unit an EZA, but it usually has to be about 3 years old before we actually give them an EZA. I think there's only been a few times that rule's sort of been like broken, but it's sort of like an unwritten rule in Dokkan Battle that units don't get EZA, especially LRs, until like 3 years later. So this is a huge thing that could happen, because again, if this guy gets an EZA alongside with like, say like regular Goku Black, the intelligence Goku Black or something like that. So say he's like part 3 at the end, and Int Rose is probably part 2 or something like that. That would be massive. First of all, that would be holy crap massive if that was to happen. But I doubt it. Like if they were going to follow the sort of rule of maybe like Z on this one, we have to find some good Z units that need EZAs, which we probably have to honestly run through those, because if you look back over through here, it's a situation like, I would probably say maybe this Gohan, maybe future Gohan, if he's 3 years old. I want to say he's 3 years old. Yeah. So he's 3 years old as well. So if it is the future for Dragon Ball Z, this guy could get an EZA, which would be absolutely incredible. But just like I said at the beginning of the video about we're going to come back to the coldest water bottle, yeah, we're going to run that sponsorship. Whether I'm gaming or editing, I have my coldest water bottle with me at all times. It stays cold up to 36 hours, and I have 3 choices of lids that I can choose from at any point in time to fit whatever lifestyle I kind of have going on right now. Use code icjosh with the link in the description below and shop the coldest water bottle and get yourself 10% off your entire order. Trust me, you're going to enjoy your new bottle. Thank you, Coldest Water Bottle, for the sponsorship. And again, thank you guys for always going out and supporting me, which allows me to get sponsorships on videos and stuff like that. So again, thank you guys so much as well. Now, let's get back into this one, because again, him getting his EZA would be incredible. And also, if you just come down here and look, this Trunks right here, I've been wanting this Trunks because he does have the Heat Dome super attack. I've been wanting this guy to get an EZA, because when he first actually came out, he was really good. And again, he came out around that time too, February 3rd. I think he was the spicy unfeatured unit on, I want to say, his banner. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's how that went. And if you look at exactly what he's doing again too, because it could be a situation where, again, if he gets his EZA, then he's the sub EZA. And since they're doing the thing now where if you go ahead and just beat the EZA, you pretty much get all the medals to do the sub EZA as well. And I love that so much. I really do. I really wish that was a thing in this game long before then. But if he gets an EZA as well, he is going to be nice. I'm going to tell you that right now, because first of all, he is attacking defense just straight out 100%. Key +3 plus an additional attacking defense 70% when there's an ally whose name includes Gohan Future on the team, which again would be absolutely massive, because like I said, both of them will get an EZA. And then you also have Hope Sword Trunks in there, and then actually you have the other Super Saiyan Future Gohan that's got an EZA as well too, and he's really not bad either. But would be a solid sort of rotation, and you do have a bunch of Gohan to sort of pick from. And again, like I said, he will be great. Plus an additional Key +6 and performs a crit hit when there's an Androids category enemy. Plus an additional attack 70% when facing an enemy whose name includes Cell. Characters such as, Cell, Junior, stuff like that are excluded, but pretty much just Cell. So that would follow the sort of theme of, if we do get to part 2, and one of the units is androids that do standby into Cell, he still gets everything that he's getting in his passive, which would be awesome. And also with the boost of EZA and SA15, he would be absolutely great. Like this guy is going, like, once he gets an EZA, whether it is in this celebration or not, he is going to be absolutely great as a spicy unfeatured unit. And I really cannot wait. So in my personal opinion, I think I am looking forward to if it is Dragon Ball Z for the Carnival more than I am if it's for Dragon Ball Super, because again, we have so many roses in the game. Like, yeah, sure, all of them could just get EZAs. It'd be absolutely massive. I mean, if you look back at what they did for Zamasu after his EZA, he is like, holy crap, this guy is obviously better than Trunks, and in my opinion, the villains of part 1 really did win. Like, I mean, really won. So if it's a situation that in part 2 the supers win, well, again, I have my 2 picks for one part of the EZAs that I would love to see. And again, you could scroll down and look at like other androids or something like that that you could look for that need EZAs. Like, again, these 2, I can't remember if they got an EZA on JP. I don't think so, but these 2 right here need an EZA. Hopefully they get it, and if they do, they'll probably be absolutely insane. Obviously, these are not going to get an EZA because they're not 3 years old just yet. But just going back and sort of like looking at most of the LRs in here that already got their EZAs and stuff like that, it's insane. Now, another thing that I sort of have been looking at that I've kind of been like sort of avoiding a lot is talking about the future. Are they not in this? How are they not in the future? Yeah, there we go. Future Gohan and also Trunks. They're not, but no one uses them really all that much anymore. And if I had to give any unit like just a pass of getting an EZA like right off the bat now, it would probably be these, this LR, because I mean no one really uses them whatsoever at all. No one. And I ain't even talked about if we're going to get domains for part 2 either. So I mean, for me personally, this is what I'm looking at for a lot of things, and what I'm personally thinking that we could be getting for our part 2. Again, I obviously could be wrong. You could be right. Let me know in the comment section below how you guys feel, and also what your predictions are for the part 2 of the worldwide celebration. Do you think it's going to be Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, and which one of those is going to be this unit or that unit? I'm personally going to go with Dragon Ball Z because Dragon Ball Super kind of got absolutely busted on everything. So I'm going to assume they're going to take some Dragon Ball Z, since we still have some time that happened in Dragon Ball Z, and that's where it was introduced first. I'm going to assume we're going to get some units from there. And again, like I said, if we do get another androids for part 2 that go into sale, I mean, it's a more unique sort of card. And honestly, again, like I said, villains do need it. Androids will get more support, and that would be absolutely insane. But other than that, if you guys did enjoy this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications where you get notified when we go live and put up more videos. Other than that, enjoy your Saturday or Sunday whenever you're watching this. Stay safe, God bless, and I'm out. Peace.